We are in the back end of your WordPress website. Let's open up the front end by going to Visit Site. I'm going to right click and open in a new tab for workflow purposes because I like keeping my dashboard open. Let's go to the front end. I'm going to go to Contact Us. Click it. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder, but I'm going to do it with a right click and open in a new tab. This is for workflow purposes. Wait for the Visual Builder to open. Click Build from Scratch. Click off the insert row. Go down below and add a new section from Library. Add in the hero title section. Use this section. Let it load. Go back and delete the empty section. Let's go and change the text. Open the text settings. Go to the content area. Type in Contact Us. And save. Okay, let's add in a new section here. Select the section insert, regular section. This is going to be a one column row. We're going to do a text module. This is going to be a headline. Let's go open up your text settings. Let's go to the body, take out the sample text. Let's add in the heading, get a free estimate today. Let's click on the little pin to go to the styling of this text. This is a H2 heading text, so be sure that H2 is selected. It should be selected automatically. But anyway, here we go. H2, semi-bold, all caps, centered, black, and let's say that we want this at 35 on your desktop. Let's look at these settings on the other screen. So open up your little icon settings here. Let's go to tablet. 35, let's take this to 30 for tablets. And phone, let's take it to 20 so we don't like that to stack. Save. Let's go to the section, settings. Go to content, background. We want to change the background color. So let's open up the colors. We want some sort of gray here, but this gray won't actually work because it's the same color as the footer, so you want to break that up. So we need to make this gray a little lighter. So let's go to the color dropper picker, and let's bring this gray down to somewhere like 30% or 35%. This is your website that you're doing, so you do what you like. I'm doing this for example purposes. But anyway, that looks like it's breaking up the section. So let's save that. Let's hover over the section we're in. Let's add a new row. This is going to be a 2-column row, but we want to make one column smaller than the other column. One's got more width than the other. So I selected that one. Let's add in a blurb. This blurb is going to be a phone for the phone numbers. So let's take out the title, sample title here. Add in the phone number. Sorry, a little problem there. Take out the sample text because we're not going to use that. Go to images and icon and use icon, so we're not using the image here. Go into icon, do search of icons. This is a phone, so we need like some sort of phone icon. Select the one that you think fits best. Go to link, title link. We want to make this to be able to make a phone call if somebody on the phone taps this. So let's go and make this clickable for phones to make a phone call. So we'll go TEL, : you need your phone number. Now let's go to the design tab, or you can float over to the pin of the icon and select it. We want this to be black. And we want the placement to be left. And we want the size to be something like 20 pixels. Or it might be a little small, maybe 25. But like I said, this is your website. So this is just for example purposes. So let's see here. We need to go to the style the text of the phone number, the numbers. So let's go to that pin. Okay, let's go to semi-bold here, black text. Size of the text I think is good, as is in the default. But you see that the phone icon and the phone number are not exactly aligned with each other. We want the phone number to sit in the center middle here. So let's go down and look for title line height. Well, let's play with this, the little slider here. See how the number moves around there? So let's line it up here vertically. You got to eye it in, so just do your best. Looks pretty good there. Well, let's save that. And always remember to save your page. Let's add in the email. So we already have the phone number done. So let's just duplicate the module and then open up the settings to this module. So like I said, this is an email. So let's take out the title, change the title here to the email, which is available on the JMJ website. As you can see, there's Scott, which is the owner. We need to change the icon for this. So let's go under the image icon. Like I said, we're using the icon. Let's type in email. This one looks okay, so let's just do that one. Looks like I've eyed that in wrong, so we need to adjust the line height of the text. So let's hit the little pin, go to the line height, and let's look at this again. Say right there, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and save that. But we need to do the phone one, adjust the phone one. So there's a couple of ways you can do this, but let's just make this easy. Float over the gear, right click, copy module styles, float over the phone one, and right click, and paste in module styles. See how that workflow makes it a lot easier. And like I said, save your page. Okay, let's go back into the email module because I forgot to add in the link. My fault. So we got to change out the title link URL here, and it will be mail to : and we need the Scott's email here, and save. Okay, let's go to the other column, add in a module. This is going to be a contact form. So let's add in the contact form. This is a generic contact form that still needs to be styled. Okay, let's style this form. So let's click on the little pen and we'll go to the contact form setting design tab. Let's go to the field background color, open up the 3 vertical lines. Let's pick a light gray. Let's make the text color black. Okay, on the field's focus background color, let's open up the 3 dots. And let's try a different little gray. Let's test that. See what we have. That looks pretty good. Test that out. And let's make the field's focus text color here. Yep, looks pretty good. Now let's go to the caption numbers. Hit the little pen. Select black. Go to the pen for the button. Select it. Turn on the use custom styles for this button. Yes. Make it black. Now after styling your contact form, it's real important to go back to your contact tab in your contact form settings. Let's go down to email. Now, in a real world situation, Scott at Roofing by JMJ will get this email submission in their email inbox. But since this is a demo student site, just put your student email here so you can test your form out and to see if it comes to your inbox. So let's put in an email here. I'm just going to put in a dummy one here. Okay, let's go to the message pattern. Now the message pattern is what is going to be received by the inbox after the user submits the form. So it's real important to get this right because you just don't want to leave it on default. So let's open up here and let's read. Here you can define the custom pattern for the email message. Fields should be included in the following format. Use the $% signs and the field ID. For example, if you want to include the field ID with ID equals phone and field with the ID equals message, then you can use the following pattern. My message is the $% signs, message and phone number is $% signs phone. Leave blank for default. You do not want to leave this on default because you will not get a good pattern. So define the IDs for name, email, and message. You can come up to the text area and click on name. As you see, the field ID here is name. We can go back and look at the next one. Email. There's email for the field ID for email. Go back and then click on message and it's message. Now this is all just basic default stuff, but at the beginning of building a form, that's where we want to keep it at. So let's go back and go back down to the email and let's tell it what we want on a custom pattern, message pattern. So all we have to do is put in name. We're going to enter. And then we're going to put in email, enter. And then we're going to put in message. Now, the email that they receive will get the name, email, and message. And then we want to save this. Now, after we have saved the module, we will want to save the page. So let's save the page. Wait for it to save. Let's go to the other tab that's already open. Let's refresh the page. And here's our email. Here's our contact form. So let's fill it out here and give it a test and 8 and submit. You'll get a success. This is a message. Thanks for contacting us. Now you'll want to go to your student email to see if this actually works.